Damn.
We step in out the dark into the light. No more blind, now we see what's right. I'm not black, I'm free.
I'm black, we're breaking free tonight. I'm black, I'm black, walking in the light. Melanated, elevated, truth inside. I'm black.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Yo, that intro is hard, Blanche. Let me tell you, it is still hard.
Listen, the intro is hard. That intro is hard. I don't care what nobody say.
That intro hard.
You know, that thing
Y'all,
snapping.
y'all, thank you for tuning in to Unblack. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. Blanche, this is going to be a good show. We're going to try to get y'all out of here, okay? Because we popping up on a Saturday because Thursday we had a lot going on.
We got a lot going on. Somebody said I was a T4F. T4F said house nigga if I've ever seen one. Thank you. That's a compliment to me. And listen,
They still doing the insults, Blanche.
listen to me. Listen to me. Do you think I'm going to be out in the field with you all picking cotton? Are you crazy? Do you think I would be out in the fields with you all picking cotton? You out of your mind. I would be in the house, me and Master looking out, laughing at y'all.
I know. Because I mean, like, what benefit is it to being out there in the field with y'all? Y'all probably fighting, stabbing,
Listen,
hurting each
y'all
other.
done made up a competition. Who can pick the most cotton? Y'all, no, listen to me. I would have bought my freedom.
I know.
I would have bought my freedom because I just know how I am. I'm not like you all. I don't believe in being oppressed and I wouldn't.
When are they gonna realize that y'all? This is not fake for Blanche and I. We're not interested in hanging out with y'all. And my friend group is tight, Blanche. I'm telling you, my friends are liberal, and my friends hate Donald Trump, and they love me. You know why? It's something called investment. Black people don't know what that is. It's called investment. So when you have invested in the lives of the people that are close to you and you haven't taken more than you give, then it causes the relationship to be a little bit more solidified. And so I don't need to look for internet friends. I have like real friends that love me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I also know that if Black people support you, you are doing something wrong.
Facts.
I'm telling you now, if Black people say, "Oh, I like them," or "I like him," or "I like her," you're doing something wrong. Because think about it, the folks that Black people don't like are always the folks doing something right. You notice that?
Yep.
Black folks love the foolishness, but they hate righteousness. So when you all call me house nigga, coon, bootlicker, Sambo, whatever y'all want to call me, y'all call me all these names, I know I'm doing the right thing. If you all were to call me king and God and brother and all that, then I know I'm doing something wrong. So as long as you all have an adverse reaction to me, I know we're in good graces. So when you all call us name, we welcome it. Yeah. We do.
Yeah. And it's so funny that you say that because even conservatives that are constantly looking for validation, in order to get validated from Black people, they have to talk bad about white people. They have to say that racism is still a thing in this country. They have to act ignorant and violent and this is what y'all like. And so I am totally okay with y'all internet people not liking me. And I know, Blanche, I was just telling Blanche, y'all talking about me being fat. I told y'all, I'm working on it. Y'all talk about, oh, Blanche, a new thing is my lazy eye. I have a lazy eye, y'all. That's a new thing.
Y'all listen, man. I listen. Y'all don't really know RPG, but everything that y'all say, she talks about it herself. So it's like it's not even like when y'all bring it up, it don't mean nothing to her because she's already brought it up to. Okay, I'm gonna give. There's a guy on here right now that do the T4F guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. He says the white peoples sees yous as the same as us. That's where yous ignorance lies. No matter what yous do or say, they sees you as the rest of us ignorant imbeciles. Now think about this. Now
That's
think about this.
crazy.
Wow. Think about where your mind has to be to wake up and you think that white people look at you as an ignorant imbecile. Think about that. To even think that they think that.
Wow. I hate that for y'all.
I can't live like this is a man, this is a grown man talking.
I don't think about what white people think. I really don't. I love white people just like I love black people, just the way I love Asian people. I love brown people. I love Indian people. Like I love people, right? So I'm not sitting up here obsessing over what white people think. Blanche, it's exhausting. Y'all not tired?
I just don't and he thinks he's saying something.
Oh yeah.
He thinks he's saying something is that they sees yous the same as they sees us. But think about it. You could take his rhetoric and just rewind 200 years in the past and they'd be saying the same thing.
I know.
And you know what
I think they wouldn't even be saying it, Blanche. I
no,
don't think
no, listen,
they're racist that's like that.
you know and I know if Massa came across the field and said, "Good job, Crystal. Good job, Blanche." What do you think they're gonna do? Look at these niggas right here. Look at them. They're trying to show off for Massa. Look at them. Look how fast. Why y'all picking that cotton? You making us look. Listen, black folks been black folks.
This is true. This is true. This
Black
is
folks ain't listen. Black Moses went up to the mountain for a couple of weeks. He came back down. They had a whole cab. They done built the whole cab. I'm like, what the? I was only gone a couple of weeks.
it's the truth. That's
So
how you are.
so black people been black for a long time. So I know the higher achieving black folks back then, the ones that bought their freedom, or the ones that were free, or the ones that owned slaves, or the ones that were, like those blacks got terrorized. They got terrorized. They got called. They got accused of being sellouts, and you trying to be like the white man. Look at you. Why you speaking all proper? Why you speaking like that? I just know how they are.
I know. And y'all, I'm sorry. I don't want no parts of that. Like I really don't. I have handpicked the few black people in my life that I love, and they still black. They still black. But I love them, and I have chosen to accept them in all of their blackness. But y'all, I don't care what y'all think about me. I literally don't.
She
But
doesn't.
like, share, and subscribe. Keep watching us get our subscribership up because we need it, you guys.
And listen, y'all ain't never heard nobody like us.
No.
Y'all ain't heard nobody like us. That's why y'all get so triggered.
I know.
Hold on, Jocelyn. Yes, we love Latin. Listen, Jocelyn, we love everybody. Latinos, Latinas, mujeres, mujeres.
Some of my favorite people are Filipinos. I love me some Filipinos.
Filipinos, Mexican, Dominican, Puerto Rican. We love everybody. We
do.
truly do.
We love black people probably more than y'all even realize, but we love y'all too much to lie to y'all. Like Roland Fryer said.
Hold on, I have one more slave dialogue to read. Black people care so much what white people think. Black people can't be in a white neighborhood without feeling like they're being judged or watched. They care so much what white people thinks of them.
That's actually true, Blanche.
No,
Black
no,
people
no,
like him.
no, no. My bad. That was El Kadar. That wasn't him. But that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Black
Black
people do care. They do care, and they do.
black
But
people
it's
throw.
not because.
Go
But it's
ahead.
not because of they're white. It's because of like. So they have a standard set. White people have set a standard. Whether you want to agree or not, they set a standard.
Yep.
You know, khakis and a polo shirt. That's the standard. That's a business casual standard. Suits, briefcases, it's business standard. Etiquette at the table, business attires, Robert's rules of order. Like all of these things are standards that have been set by white. So again, it's not just because they're white, they set a standard.
Yeah.
Y'all don't mirror the white folks in the trailer park. Y'all don't mirror what they would call, you know, the term is poor white trash. Y'all don't mirror them. Y'all try to mirror the best and brightest of white people.
Yep.
You do.
And you still fail at it. And I was actually Blanche. Like I said, we should probably answer the question, like, why do we care? I can tell you why I care, y'all, for my unblack card. Is like Blanche said, white people have set a standard of living. White people, you can't just go piss and shit in a creek, right? Because white people want the creek to be clean. White people's neighborhoods are clean. White people created civilization where we have a place that picks up trash. You know, you pay taxes, so the trash man. We have roads. We don't just have dirt roads. White people created these standards. The reason why I know is because over in Africa, these standards are not there with all the black people. I like these standards, Blanche. This is how I want to live. And if you get rid of these standards and white people are no longer there, then we're going to be living like them folks over in Africa. That's why we care, right?
Well, yeah, because we don't want. See, I don't think black folks understand. Okay, so you all have been given power to ruin America, and so we don't want America to be a third world country. You all do. You all don't mind it being a third world country. We care about it. So we have to stop the barbarians at the gate. This is why we are doing what we are doing, because we know y'all don't have enough good sense to realize what you're doing. So when they gave you all of these quote unquote rights, I want you to think about it. What have you done with them?
Yeah.
What have you done with these rights that you have been given?
Destroy.
RPG just said they don't have these. You can go to Africa right now. There aren't very many streets. There aren't any sidewalks. I'm talking about simple street lights, just simple amenities that Western culture provides. Simple paved streets, sidewalks, lights doesn't exist. Animals walking around everywhere. You only get in America in the hood where you see stray dogs and stuff, cats running around. That's in the hood. So because we don't want America to be a third world country, because we actually value other people's cultures, because we actually value standards of living, we recognize that you all have been granted this power and you all have abused it for almost 100 years. And now with the increase in technology, AI, robotics, computer science, all of this stuff is getting worse because now you all have technology at your disposal. So it's actually getting worse. So we care enough to stop you all. And we love you all too, because we know that you all need Jesus. And so we don't actually hate y'all at all. We truly don't. If we hated y'all, we just be clowning y'all and not giving you all any wisdom or any words from God.
Yeah, true. Somebody said, so conservative thinker said, one of my kids' players on basketball team got shot and killed yesterday at a basketball game in Harlem. Like, y'all see what's going on? Children are dying. And we're going to get into the whole Nolan Wells, but like, this is not okay. But this is what you get in a black society. This is what you get with black folks. I think it was Consider Culture. They got mad at him, Blanche, because he said statistically you are less safe around black kids. Why? Because black children are the only demographic that has homicide as their number one killer. And they got mad at him. They're cooking him in the comments, Blanche.
If and this is how black folks should know that it's a setup. If there was something that was killing puppies, say it was some kind of disease killing puppies, ages 6 months to a year, it was killing puppies. It was some kind of epidemic. It would be global news. There would be scientists getting involved. There would be doctors. There would be initiatives to raise money. There would be campaigns. There would be marches. There would be all of this stuff if dogs were dying from ages 6 months to a year. It would be a media frenzy. The president would speak on it. The government would speak on it. Everything would be said if dogs were dying from ages 6 months to a year. Yeah. Black children ages 16 to 24, the number one cause of death is homicide, and not a word is uttered. So that means everything that you all are looking around, that means the government, that means the media, that means other black leaders, that means nobody cares that you all are dying. So it's one or two things either happening. Either you can say that it's racism, but you can't say that because the black folks say anything either. Or you have to say that you all have such a low existence that you all dying doesn't move the needle. And it's sad and tragic because when I bring this stuff up, the reaction by black people lets you know how sick black people are, to where they would get mad at a person saying that these children are dying over the children actually dying. So the fact that this society cares more about puppies dying than they do young black men dying is not a reflection on society. It's not. It's a reflection on black people, because out of anybody, black people should be outraged that your youth, the next generation, your future, the number one cause of death is homicide. So I don't listen to black people, because when I go to these statistics, I know what y'all care about, and it's not that. It ain't abortion, it ain't homicide, it ain't education, none of the stuff, that it ain't health, none of the stuff that matters. Y'all don't care about none of that stuff. Y'all care about what you believe white people care about.
Yeah. It's so, Blanche, it's so sad. I mean, it is so true. And they'll say that we're the ones that don't care. But I mean, just even think about it. Like, homicide is the number one killer. But then even like, and Blanche, you've said it, and a lot of people have said it. The most dangerous place for a black person is inside the womb of a mother. Abortion is one of them. But Blanche, I said it, I left you a voicemail and talk about not even abortion, fetal alcohol syndrome, rampant in black community. Drug addiction. So you smoking while you're in the mother's womb. Like, all kinds of things happen
Or
to
dying.
black children. Yes, to black children. And y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care at all. Sad.
I don't know if I got this video, but a guy did a video and he posted a video of white people, like videos of white people that were scamming, stealing and scamming.
Yeah.
And he made this video. He was so proud to show the world that white people steal. The funny thing is that no one ever said that white people didn't commit crime. Mm-hmm. They're just not making songs about it. No one ever said that white folks didn't scam or steal. They're just not making songs about it. You all are like you all understand that y'all are letting the criminals and low lives lead the culture.
Yeah.
Do you know that it'll be somebody in the Senate or Congress listening to a degenerate from the black community, going back to Congress and saying what they said. White, no other race is going to the lowest common denominator and taking those complaints back to the White House.
Facts.
Nobody else is doing that except black people.
Facts. Facts. And I mean, statistically, you got. I mean, like just do you don't even have to do like major statistics. Just do the black people you know and the white people you know. Y'all know that the black people scam more than, but y'all trying to make it like white people this. Nobody, like you said, nobody said that there are not white people that commit crime, but white people committing crime at the massive level that you being 15% of the population are committing. That's just not that's just not happening. Y'all know it. Y'all know it to be true. You know that you are afraid when you are around a bunch of Negroes. You know it. You know you're probably going to get scammed. You probably know you're going to get stabbed. You probably know if you don't do the right thing, you can get shot. You know it. So stop. You go on Skid Row. When I went to the podcast, we went to Skid Row in California. It's white people there, but it's more black people. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. I'm not saying that there's not white people on drugs, but it's more black people. That's just the truth.
Yeah, it is. And so the standard's not perfection though. So nobody ever said that, and this is how you know black folks are sick. Instead of just saying it's wrong, instead of just saying we should do better, instead of just saying, you know what, this has been going on long enough, you all say, but white folks do it too.
They do. Blanche, they do.
Think about what y'all are saying that you got the Bible, forget that. Like y'all want to be Muslims, forget the Quran. Like y'all want to be all this Hotep, Nefertiti, Anunnaki stuff, forget that too. The crystals and the Ankh and all that. Y'all base you all's existence on whether or not you believe that white folks do it or not.
Yep.
So that's your God. I've never heard y'all reference, well, they wouldn't want us doing that. The Anunnaki wouldn't want us doing that. The Nephilim, y'all never said that. Y'all say, but white people.
Yep.
And I'm like, white people, by and large, are not doing what you all are doing. How do we know this? Because if they did, the country would reflect it.
Yeah.
Your neighborhoods don't represent the nation. That means there's something happening outside of your neighborhood that's functioning differently than your neighborhood. You know what it is? It's called majority white. That's what it is.
And now that it's becoming less white people is why the country is going in the direction that it's going. I'm telling you, even take like me and my husband, we're out here in Baltimore, like Blanche, even the white drug addicts act differently than the black.
Oh, of course, yes.
The white people, y'all, it's just the truth. Y'all want us to believe that black people, because of the amount of melanin in their skin, are better or behave better, or like it's just not true. We've done the studies, not the studies that y'all want us to do, but just in general, the people around me, I can tell you that black people have a long way to go. They got a long way to go.
Long way. Okay. You want to get into this? I saw
Yeah.
all click on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
You pull it up and stream it because my internet, y'all. I'm getting my internet unblacked this week.
y'all heard it.
I'm getting it unblacked this week, y'all. I am.
Okay, let me go to the first video. I think that it's called something funk. What's that?
Are we going to get into? Oh, they talking about the Jennifer Lewis. Are we going to do Austin? Are we going to do that? I love Austin.
No,
Shout
no,
out,
we just going to talk about the clip.
shout out
Oh,
to Austin. He black though, y'all. He
oh,
real Blanche. He's so black, and it's always the light skins. It's always the light skins that's super duper black.
hold on. Why can't I find that? Because you know I'm trying to hold on. Why can't I?
Which one? I'll send it to. I send it back to you if you tell me which one.
The one where he was like, the guy was like, you chimping out.
Oh, you talking about? Austin, the Austin one?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I can send it to you. That joint was. You want to do the longer version, the one that showed up on Austin's? I mean on Jake Lang's.
Whichever one you got.
Woo, that one was great. Y'all, I love Jake Lang. I'm such a fan now. I am such a fan. Let me tell you, I didn't know about him before, but I know about him now. Jake is awesome. Hold on, let me send it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's all right. I'll send it to you.
Yes, or send it to me, or yeah, I don't see it, man.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
All right.
Hold on. I got it. Oof. It's great, actually.
You know, I had Austin's response.
Oh, I got Austin's response too. I got it because I keep looking at it, Blanche, and laughing because it's actually pretty funny. Hold on. I'm about to send you. I'm gonna send you the clip. So I just sent it to you, and then I'm gonna send you Austin's
What would you
response.
send it on?
I just texted it to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna text you Austin's response because I keep just watching it and discovering even more things that I love about Jake. Jake said you could dress up in your suit like white people.
Okay.
Yo, he was like white people. Yes, white people wear suits, y'all. Y'all were not wearing suits until white people.
Facts. Okay, I got him. I got him.
Y'all, this was great. This was great. Shout out to Jake Lang. He's one of my favorites now. I started like binge watching his content. And people
You
said,
say he's liberal?
"No, Jake Lang, no. He's a conservative white guy." And Jake Lang said he said they were like, "You need to go back to Africa, like you said, Blanche, and you need to explain it again because I think that this is so important." He said you need to go back to Africa. So people are like, "Oh, you gonna go back to Africa?" No, I don't need to go back to Africa. I'm assimilated. Blanche, I have in no way been involved in any niggerdom. You remember when Clayton Bigsby said that? I have in no way been involved in any niggerdom. I don't need to go back.
I'm sorry. I'm listening. I don't know why this
No,
thing
it's
didn't
okay.
go. God.
It's not doing it. What you need? You need me to
No, I don't know. I hit a button, man. This thing is so sensitive. It just
No.
okay. I got it now. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
They
There we
showing us
go.
a lot of love on the one when you were talking about stop sweating white people, y'all. It's just it's terrible. It's
It's, it's, it's,
terrible.
it's
Yo,
disgusting. Disgusting.
leave these white people and let them live.
If you ever have time. What does that mean? Yes.
So we gonna get it. Okay, I got the. Let me just get the videos up.
And I'm not going to say he chimped out because y'all, the blacks get mad when we say that because they just feel like somebody calling them a monkey. Blanche,
So
I'm not going to say they chimped out because I don't want no beef with Austin. Austin, I don't want no beef. I already pissed off.
listen, man. For the record, right? I don't think he was like, I mean, to me, the chipping out term is just like to get under your skin. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't think he was chipping out. I think he was upset, but I mean, but he shouldn't have been upset though, because like, so what if he? I just don't see the.
The blacks get mad when you say chimping out because they don't like to be called monkeys.
Well, I like the term.
I don't
Make, it, it
care.
make it
Why
make
do
it makes you cautious of how you behave in public. Good.
you? Why do you care, y'all? Like the stuff that they care about, it's like they're so infantile. You're so fragile. You able to shake. Men can't be like that, Blanche. Men gotta be tough, man. They gotta be strong. You want to share it?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Like y'all gotta be strong. Like this is
What does that mean? Yes. Jay, tell me what that means. Yes. Tell me what that means. What does it mean to be home? If I was born here, if my grandmother was born here, my daddy was born here, I got most of the fucking generation of my family was born here.
Are you black or are you Spanish? What are you? I don't know.
I am black, boy.
Okay, you're black. Are you 100% black?
What the fuck difference does it make?
Well, I mean, that does make a difference.
It don't make a fucking difference if you was born in this nation and you built this motherfucker.
Black people are unassimilated.
No, bullshit. If you were born in this country and you built this motherfucker,
grew up in 5 years
80%
old.
of shit. What do you mean? That don't have shit to what I just said.
What do you mean?
Listen to what the fuck I just said.
Our children.
Who the fuck is murdering your children?
Austin Metcalf, Irina Zarewski, Henry Nowak.
You want to talk about the fact white people commit more violence than anybody else in this world? What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on, man.
Fuck are you talking
This
about?
guy's doing how many
White
people
really
murder
want to sit?
black children
You want to
throughout
hold on, fuck that. You want to sit here and talk
Per
about?
capita,
You really want to talk about?
times more likely to.
Hold up. I know the black boy. I know the black dude ain't trying to jump in too. You
Oh,
heard?
they all jumping in. Let me tell you, the whites jump in to help Austin against Jake. Jake is spitting game. First of all, he said, and I actually appreciated him saying, like, y'all are not assimilating. This is the problem we have with Hispanics. This is the problem we have with Africans and a lot of people coming over here is you say you want to be a part of this nation and you built the country and this civilization, but you still acting like this.
Yeah, and this is so what Jake is saying is that black people are 40 some plus million people group in America, but they reject the idea of being American.
Yeah.
So if you look at these other countries, how these countries fall is because they get immigrants to come into the country that don't like the country. They like the benefits. Black people love the benefits of America, but they hate America at the same time. So that type of person is going to destroy. And so what Jake is trying to tell him is that black people don't want to assimilate, and it's true because black people reject the notion of being American. You can't go, I've been working with FIFA. There are people from all around the world, Brazilians, Cape Verdeans, Ethiopians, Ghanaians, the Swedes, the English. These people, these fans have pride in their country. There is no concept to hate their country. Some of these folks come from abject poverty. Some of these folks have corrupt governments. All of the above, and they still have pride in their country.
Yeah.
It is a very foreign concept to be living somewhere for generations and hate where you live. That is only unique to America with black people.
Yeah.
This is why I said that white people are the most moral group of people, because white people allow you all to literally live next door to them and hate them at the same time. In no other country is that allowed. It's only allowed in the European countries because of mass migration and the government doing this. Any other natural situation, you would not be able to say you hate the country and live next to folks that love the country. It just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So what Jake is trying to tell him is that if you all hate the country and you want to destroy it through socialism, communism, Marxism, all these things, then leave.
Get out. Get out. Like, you can't come over here, you guys. or be born here or whatever. Like, I know slavery happened to you and your ancestors, but get over it or get out.
You know, we're going to stop saying that too. We're going to stop saying that. Everybody else that experienced slavery managed to be prosperous.
Yes.
Why is it that only one group of people that experienced slavery can't get over it? Everybody else has managed to get over slavery and be prosperous and thrive. So you want me to believe that your slavery was the worst? I don't believe that.
I don't.
I believe that yours was the easiest, which is why y'all don't have any drive now. Because there's no way you can convince me that you all went through a righteous struggle trying to get out of slavery, righteous free. We fought our freedom, and then you behave the way you do. It's not because you all would have built a culture that was based on character, honor, faith, morality. That would have been the foundation of your culture, not what it is. So I don't believe you all went through what you say you went through, but just based on the result, because the Bible says what? A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. So if you all's endeavors were ever righteous, the fruit would be good. But the fact that all of the fruit is bad lets me know that the foundation is bad. So I'm going to just say that y'all going through slavery, it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Because what it produced today is a disgrace.
Yeah. And people don't like when Blanche and I say this, but and I've said it on my podcast, like, they should have sent y'all back. Like, what I know white people wish that the government had went through the plan of sending y'all back, because had they known that this would be the results of them being so kind and gracious to your ancestors to say, hey, y'all are free now. Y'all now have the same rights as us. Y'all can now go live your life, build your businesses and everything. And if they knew that y'all was still going to be terrorizing them hundreds of years later, it's y'all little ingrates. Ingrates.
Listen, Lincoln said it. He said the Negro is not going to be able to live with white Americans. He said it.
No.
And he was right. Because, and listen to me, he knew it because of what he saw back. Y'all don't want to face the facts. What we see of black folks today ain't nothing new. This is not new. We think it's new. This stuff has been going on for a very long time. It's not new. It's not new. So,
and I know y'all think it's because of the color of y'all skin. I know you think that it's because of the color of your skin. It is not. This behavior, they are sick of it. And I tell you all the time, Blaine, there can be no two-state solution with these blacks and whites. And I'm telling you, Blanche, and I say it all the time, we will sacrifice our good relationships with white folks because we understand if y'all say, I want nothing to do with these people. I would understand, Blanche. I really would.
Yeah, I understand. Because I understand the context of it. The context is there's no reasoning with you all.
No.
And that's really what this guy is trying to say, that you can't be reasoned with. So there's no middle ground to come to. You all think everything is racist and everything's not racist. What can we talk about?
Even the conservatives. This man is a conservative.
Even we're going to address that, but let's.
Assault me the other way around.
No, bullshit. You really want to talk about violence in this country? The bullshit that you just spewed, y'all better get this shit on
George Floyd.
The bullshit
Black
you just
Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Come on, man.
Jake, you know the only thing stopping me from slapping the shit out of you is the fact that I know what real Christianity is. The only thing stopping me from slapping the shit out of you is like I know what real Christianity is. No, it ain't threatening violence. I'm telling you the difference The reason that black people were so successful in this country while y'all were beating
Before
us.
integration.
What do you mean before integration?
Yes, you guys had
Yeah,
your
'cause
own MLB
yeah.
teams, you had your own jazz clubs, your own hotels, your own bus
You know why
companies.
we had to
You
do
had
that?
a beautiful
You know why
country.
we had to do that?
Before the
You know why we had to do
Democrats
that?
smushed
Because
in with
motherfuckers
us.
that looked like you said we were good enough to build this land, but we were
You
good
had your own
enough to be
school
citizens.
system, you had everything.
The people
And
that
then all
look
of a sudden
like
the
you,
Democrats
the
smushed
sick
in with
fucks,
us.
the sick fucks that look like you. Justice Tanner has said that a black man can build this nation, but he has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. Sick motherfuckers, sick white peons that think the way
Like
that you
freaking
think.
Al Sharpton.
No,
here.
it ain't Al Sharpton.
Hallelujah.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton.
Hallelujah.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton. Fuck, nigga, this season's real. That's what you don't understand.
No.
The difference between motherfuckers like you and niggas that actually built this bitch is why motherfuckers.
Did you watch the BET Awards this year?
No, I didn't. I don't
Did
give
you
a fuck about
celebrate-
BET.
did you
I don't give a fuck about
celebrate
BET.
Molly Perkins
You are
said.
useless.
Molly
worthless.
Perkins said that's what your
the
community
shit
is
you're
known for.
spewing. The shit you're spewing is exactly
whole
why
entire
motherfuckers don't like
atmosphere
Republicans.
that you create
the
when
shit
you
you're
speak
spewing
is
the
ghetto.
shit you're
This
spewing.
shit is ghetto,
No,
bro.
it ain't. No.
Shit is not. You're not.
What do you think what you're
Just
spewing
because
is?
you dress up nice like white people doesn't mean you're
Like
not
white
ghetto.
people? Motherfucker, what is you talking about? Like white people?
Look how you're speaking.
Look at what you said. You
I'm
said
saying
you were
that black people are not
anti-immigrant.
assimilated into white culture. They're not. You guys are violent. You
Why would we assimilate to
glorify
a culture
drug
that killed
dealing.
us?
You glorify
Why would we assimilate to a
ball
culture that
playing.
killed us?
You're glorifying.
Why would we assimilate to a culture that
This
saw us
guy's
as
not a
property?
Republican. He
Why
cannot be
would
on
we
our
assimilate
side.
to
It's a
why
Black
would we
Lives
assimilate to a
Matter
culture that killed us?
You can't even get into the Patriot Front.
For the record, this is why the Republican. This is why white folks like you make Republicans.
I'm a monkey?
And that's why niggas like you gotta talk to a 15-year-old. Cause couldn't one no real woman would ever give you no pussy. Why?
That.
This was
Good.
great.
That's good.
I love Jake. I'm a fan. He told no lies, Blanche. What lie did Jake tell? Blanche, what lie did Jake Lang tell?
He didn't tell a single lie. His point was that black people do not want to assimilate into Western culture. And the reason why they don't is because they believe that white people are racist. So this is a huge disconnect. There can be no pact between lions and men. So what you're asking white people to do is live around a group of people that hate them,
Yep.
simultaneously providing that group of people with every opportunity in the world, even more so than white people. Because at this stage in the game, black folks can get more in the country than white people can, just based on appearance. And so Austin is arguing from an emotional standpoint. It's emotion because he feels that this white man is looking down on black people, which should not matter because who cares what this man feels? So what? Black people claim to love black people so much, but why is it that every time I turn on something or listen to something or look at something, it's always other black people tearing other black people apart? So I'm trying to figure out, Austin, why you felt the need to get all emotional over this man's opinion. So what if he says something? So what? And this is what I mean by black men suffering from arrested development. As a man, my responsibility first and foremost is to me. I'm not out here trying to crusade to defend an entire group of people, which is insanity. Yeah. I'm going to defend all black people. You're nuts. You can't do it because the very black people that you're trying to defend would cut your head off in a minute. Yeah. The moment you turn to them and said, don't do that, you shouldn't do that, put that down, don't smoke that, don't pull it, they're going to turn on you.
Yep. Facts.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, and I mean, like the one of the comments said, he's mad because Jake isn't scared of him. White people, Jake is really the state of where white people are going, the direction that white people are going. And I felt like Jake was being fair, like he was regardless of whatever he said, right? So Jake has his conservative opinions. Most of Jake's opinions are very conservative. I think, and we'll get into what Austin said he said. But to warrant this kind of reaction, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. And Jake is being very kind. He's like, "Come on, bro. Like you're not conservative. You know, you're not conservative." So to me, if somebody said that to me, and I'm a true conservative, kind of like what if I'm going off and somebody says, "Oh, you're a mom," immediately I retract and I'd be like, "Okay, let me not do that." But the way this dude just like I felt like Jake was trying to reason with him. I really did.
Yeah. And to your point, but he's talking from a broader standpoint in that Black people are saying and have been saying for almost 100 years that they hate America and they hate white people.
Yeah.
What do you all want white people to do?
Yeah.
You're telling them you hate them, you don't like them, they're racist. So what do you want them to do? I know what you want them to do. You essentially want them to be your slaves. You see, all of this is to get white people to be Black people's slaves. That's the ultimate goal. That's that pie in the sky Black folks are looking at. So that's why Black folks are so okay with white folks being mistreated. They're so okay with white folks not getting what's deserved and what's earned. They're so okay with it because in their mind, they want revenge from slavery. But I'm gonna go back to my original point. If it was a righteous cause to free Black people from slavery, then the fruits would have been good. The fact that the fruits are bad lets you know that it wasn't honorable. When the children of Israel got freed, even though God did it, think about what God did. But God didn't do it because it was right. God did it out of mercy, grace, and above all, love. But he didn't do it because it was right. How do we know this? Because when they got free, they were worse than the Egyptians.
Yep. So
Black people, when you got free, you were worse than white folks have ever been. Ever. I don't care what you say about white folks. You are worse than they have ever been. You all literally go around and literally say, "Don't snitch." But a 6-year-old child was shot. Don't snitch. An 80-year-old woman was shot. Don't snitch. This kid was going to college. Don't snitch. So I understand Austin's frustration because he is existing off of years of programming, years of propaganda, years of being Black. So his lens of the world is from a Black male's perspective. And I'll be honest with you, and I like Austin, but a Black man's perspective on life may be the weakest perspective on life that you can even think of. Because even an insect tries to have the better life. Even the most lowest creature fights and claws to have the best life. You see squirrels trying to get food and bills all day long. You see beavers building, like even the lowest forms of life, animals try to have a better life. The Black man is the only creature on the planet that wakes up and says, "I don't have to do anything because the white man is oppressing me."
Yeah. Blanche, you like y'all, that jarred me when Blanche said that. What do y'all want? And y'all want white people to be your slaves. White people, are y'all listening to this? Like, Black people, it can never be enough. Y'all have pretty much done everything. Trillions of dollars in welfare, trillions of dollars in food stamps, trillions of dollars. Everything
Housing.
you have allotted to these people, and they want you dead. They want. Think about what you have to be to embrace a group of people, love on them, give them jobs and everything, and everything that happens to them negative is your fault. Everything that happens to them positive is their Black magic, Black girl magic. I mean, Black excellence, everything. You don't hear Black people telling the honest to God truth. I was given that job by a kind white man. I was promoted and coached by a nice white boss. I was given an opportunity that I didn't deserve. Thank God for DEI that they allowed me to get this job. And then a white person taught me in order for me to get up to speed. You don't hear that. You only hear me. My Black is beautiful. I'm my ancestors' wildest dream. I'm the smartest thing since sliced bread. My melanin is superpowers. But if anything bad happens, white people are racist. The system is racist. Everything's rigged against me. These people hate me. The white person got it because they're white. The white person got it because they are privileged. This is demonic. Nobody should be, God bless white people. Nobody should be required to live under those circumstances. Nobody.
Amen. I agree. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was I was a camera operator in the studios, and someone came to me and he was like, do you want an opportunity to be a video engineer? I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, I think you should jump on the opportunity. I was like, okay, I guess. Now, the person that came to me, he said it to me the first time, I kind of brushed it off. Came to me a second time, I kind of, okay. Third time, he's like, listen, man, I need your resume. He said, give me your resume. Now, the person that did this, everybody said he was racist. Wow. This guy, everybody said he was racist. And this guy was coming to me. Now, listen, he doesn't come to people in multiple times. One time, that's it. He came to me 3 times, asked me for my resume. I sent it to him. He said, okay, send it back, change this, change that, gave it back to him. This dude was fighting for me to get this engineer position. I didn't know this at the time that he was leaving. So he was doing this on his way out.
Wow.
So everybody is saying that this guy is racist. He's mean. That's all the Black folks in the studio. That's all they saying. He's the bad guy, all this stuff, right? So one day I'm in the room with some of the video engineers, like the camera out shaders and all that stuff, lighting and shading, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And they were like, one of the young ladies, she said, I asked him, I said, why'd you pick him? And he said, you know what he told me? I said, what'd he say? He said, because of your character. Oh, wow. He said you were a man of character. That's why he chose you. I said, wow. She said, I kind of threw my head back. It's like, wow, I never heard anything like that. But the fact that this white guy, who everybody said was racist, said the reason why he picked me was because of my character. Mm. I barely talked to this guy. So that means it's strictly off of observation, him just observing me. And so the point I'm making is that he gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. You know what I mean? Opportunity of a lifetime. I didn't even have to fight for it. I didn't have to go to school for it. I didn't have to connive my way for it, cheat my way for it. This man literally said, I looked at this man's character and said, he's the one. So that means that everybody in that studio, he picked me. The racist white guy chose me on his way out. Now, I share that story to say that in my life, I realized that the people that have blessed me in my life have not been.
Oh, sorry, Blanche. Sorry.
You good.
Cut this off because I wanted to say
sorry. Yeah. They haven't been assigned one color, meaning that I've been blessed by multiple and many types of people. It never was based on color. But my point is that my outlook on life is not that I'm being hated. It's not that I'm being disliked. It's not that I'm being oppressed. That's not my outlook on life. My outlook on life is I'm going to respect people, even if they don't respect me. Yeah. I'm going to walk around, hold my head up high, walk with honor, dignity. That's how I live my life. So guess what? my life is a result of that. People always look out for me. People always want to help me out. People always want to. But my point is this: Austin sees the world from the glass being half empty. Therefore, all the results he's going to get are going to be half empty results.
Yeah.
And it's just sad because he says that he believes in God. He says that he's a Christian. He knows his Bible, but there's one component that he's missing. And that one component is it is impossible to please God without faith. And so when you rely on I'm oppressed, when you rely on I'm black, when you rely on slavery, when you rely on system against me, when you rely on government out to get me, when you rely on police, when you rely on those things, what you are leaving out is faith. Because at bare minimum, you should at least say, I have faith enough to know that God will get me through all of those things, but y'all don't say that. Y'all say those things are present and they're fixed. You have not one time heard Austin say, I prayed to God to fix this country. I prayed to God to change these white people's hearts. Now, instead of getting mad at Jake, why didn't he say, let's pray?
Yeah.
Why didn't he call a prayer in the room? If it's so bad, if what Jake is doing is so bad, and he's ruining the Republican Party, and he's putting out the wrong message to the world, then why take that time to pray for Jake? Why not? You know why? Because you can't do something that's not in you. It ain't in you. What's in you is being black, not being righteous. Because righteous man says, I'm going to pray for my enemies. The righteous man says, I'm going to help this man understand. The righteous man says that, you know what? I'm not going to argue with a fool. The righteous man, he walks away.
Yeah.
The fact that Austin did what I was disappointed because he's actually
disappointed.
He's better than that. And he's better than that because he knows better. Not that he's not black, but he knows better. He knows better than to be in a situation where another grown man gets him out of character off of words.
Yes. But y'all, that is what black people do. They get ignorant and they get violent over words. Blanche and I have told you guys that if I go to jail, you did something to my kids. I'm not going to be sitting up here chimping out over words. And I say chimping out with me. I'm not saying that's what Austin did because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not going to be acting like that. And so for him, I don't know Austin, but even if he got mad at me, and I told Blanche, he got mad at me just because in the comment section I said, you're not conservative. Because if he was conservative, Jake saying those kinds of things, that's very conservative. Him saying that y'all are not assimilating and y'all had your own bus companies and y'all had your own life. Y'all didn't need to be with us. That is very conservative. That is very conservative. And so, and then when he went off, that's true. You're not conservative if you're doing that over words.
Right.
Words. This is very black, y'all. And I'm a girl. I don't argue. I tell Blanche all the time, I don't argue with men. I'm not getting ready to go back and forth with Austin. I'm a pundit. I tell my opinion. People say their opinion about me. I don't want to be having no fight with them about it. Somebody said, you got your nails done. Yeah, I did for the whatever podcast. I got them done. I typically don't do them. But yeah, I don't know. You want to put Austin's response?
Yeah.
He can't explain his way out of this. But you know what? As he's explaining his way out of, Blanche, you're getting ready to play it. Do you see the comments? All the blacks are coming in and saying he did the right thing.
Of course. Yeah, blacks love a good crash out, like a cookout. Blacks love it. They love it.
Shout out to Jake.
Anything that has black people looking silly, black folks like it. So, it's just
Shout out to Jake Lang. If you can hear me, bro, I actually agree with that. I agree with what
If
he
you hear
said.
somebody say America needs to stay a white Christian country, black people need to go back home to Africa, or and get out and get and all and also that only married women with kids should vote, that would make you lose your temper too. All of that crap is what Jake Lang said to not only David Mauricio, who he was debating, but he said it to me. Because all I did was ask him, what does that mean to say black people need to go home? What does that mean? Black Americans have no home that we can go to. America is our home. We were born here. So like the irritation, and I really am sorry, everybody, for y'all seeing me get that out of pocket. I honestly am. Like, I apologize to everybody for even seeing that reaction. But the reason that I am okay with that being posted is because every once in a while you have to check white supremacy when you see it. Like I am a conservative through and through. That bullshit that he was saying and spewing is not what I stand for. It's not. And I'm not, and you don't have to be a coon to be a conservative. You don't. And I never will be one. For as long as I live and breathe, I'm never going to be one. You're never going to deny history in front of me. You're never going to act. I refuse to let any white person talk about me or anybody else like that. He disrespected women. He disrespected black people. He disrespected the entire premise upon which America's built. And I'm just not going for it, y'all. I just can't. Like I thank God for my level of patience yesterday. I really do. Because that could have went a whole lot of different ways. It could have went a whole lot of different ways. And I thank God for my Christianity and allowing me to stay as calm as I did while being that furious. Period, point blank in the story.
They live in an alternate reality. Black people live in an alternate reality. And it's always the light skins. He said his Christianity kept him as calm and as patient as he was. Let's go back to the beginning, Blanche. The beginning. Jake Lang said black people should go back to Africa. America should remain a white Christian country. And only women should vote. They should vote like their husbands.
Well, I agree with that.
That's conservative.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with it.
Again, if we contextualize Jake's comment, when he says go back to Africa, again, black people are saying we don't like America, we don't like white people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you all feel that way in mass, this not a couple of black folks saying this. The majority of black people feel that white people are racist and America is racist. So if you feel this way about America, then go back to Africa. Women should not be able to vote unless they have some skin in the game, i.e. married, i.e. probably children.
Agree.
America needs to be a white Christian country. Why? Because the black Christian countries are Haiti, hellholes.
Facts. Jamaica.
The Congo.
Ethiopia.
Like the black Christian countries are hellholes.
Nigeria.
So what I find interesting with black people is you all don't even realize that the fact that you can go on somebody's podcast, cut a fool, not get in trouble, get on a live again, talk, and go on like life is wonderful, lets you know how great America is.
Yep.
Think about you all saying that you hate America and that white people are racist without any consequence. Y'all don't have a consequence for saying it. If somebody was in Brazil right now saying I hate Brazil, they wouldn't last a week. It don't happen nowhere else in the world.
And Jake Lang has suffered for those beliefs. Y'all don't suffer for some of the things that y'all say about white people. Y'all don't suffer for some of the evil things that y'all say about this country that has been so gracious to you. Jake Lang can say very conservative ideas. He done been to jail. He done been drugged. He even said, like Jake Lang was holding a sign out saying that black women are terrible mothers. Blanche.
It's true.
It's true. He has gone to jail. He has suffered for saying things that are true. Y'all get on this here good internet and say very false things. And y'all get celebrated. Y'all call white people cannibalists. Y'all call them all kinds of things. Oh God, the things y'all say,
Devils.
devils. Y'all not that impressive. Like
Your animals.
you you murderous. You got that job because you're white. Y'all say all kinds of stuff, and y'all don't go to jail for that. This is crazy. And he's getting celebrated. Austin's getting celebrated.
I went to the comments. I listen. I want to play it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to dissect what he says. But I don't want to misquote him. I just want to just show the parts that weren't conservative.
If you hear somebody say America needs to stay a white Christian country, black people need to go back home to Africa, or and get out and also that only married women with kids should vote, that would make you lose your temper too. All of that crap is what Jake Lang said to not only David Mauricio, who he was debating, but he said it to me. Because all I did was ask him, what does that mean to say black people need to go home? What does that mean? Black Americans have no home that we can go to.
So right there. Are you still there? Okay, so right there. So right there you are. I'm just not seeing the comments over here. He said that black people don't have a home to go to. If black people don't have a home to go to, then why are they so anti-America? If you're saying that black people don't have a home to go to. So I would think if I was sleeping on somebody's couch, maybe I shouldn't say I hate this house.
Exactly. That's so good. Yes.
So this is where it started to derail for him, because we all know that women being able to vote has caused a major problem in this country, because most women vote liberal Democratic. That's a problem, because Democratic ideologies, policies, and liberal ideologies are adverse to America. So him saying that shouldn't have offended you if you were conservative, because you realize that most women vote Democrat. It's a problem. And most women vote Democrat based on not even misinformation, just based on feelings.
Yep.
And so then he says, so we got go back to Africa, the women voting, and then he says America should remain a white Christian nation. I want to ask anybody who in history had the guts to spread Christ around the world. Who?
The whites. The whites. White folks.
There were white people hopping on these so-called slave ships to go minister to the people of the other countries.
Yep.
So even the people of the cloth, the clergy, were risking their life to go to a foreign land with disease, mosquitoes, different climates, danger, all of this stuff to spread the word of God. You name me one black country that's done that.
No, you can't. You can't. Black folks don't explore. Black folks is not over here trying to go. Like, seriously. I mean, that's just the truth, y'all. Black people, majority, have been in Africa and they stayed in Africa. Y'all said, this is what y'all history says, is y'all only came over here with the ships. That's what y'all said. I don't know any blacks that have sailed the seas coming over to the whites trying to impart any kind of wisdom or knowledge. That's according to y'all's history.
Right.
I've seen y'all coming over here trying to take from the whites. And honestly, Blanche, sometimes I really want to tell white people, and I know this is like almost in a relationship, right? You don't want to do it. Okay, fine, I'll go. I want to say to white people, you go. And they have tried. They really have tried. What do black folks still come?
Let me ask you a question before we jump back into this. Mm-hmm. What do you think would happen if America said, you know what? Okay, y'all don't want to be here. How about we give you all 3 states? What do you think would happen if the government gave black people 3 states, right? And set up the infrastructure. So that means we'll transport all the whites out of the states. We'll make sure that you all have a functioning government, a functioning military. We'll make sure that you all are able to trade and do business, all of that. We'll set you up as your own independent country inside of America. What do you think would happen?
It has happened. It'll be destroyed. Black folks can't keep nothing. That's just the truth. White folks haven't given you military, but Lord Jesus, if they did, I mean, it happened over in South Africa. Remember when the whites said, okay, fine, we'll take the bad land. You guys keep the good land. The bad land started prospering, and then the black folks wanted to trade again. Like, it will never be enough for these people. Mm-hmm. And so I really want white folks to understand, like, this is what you're contending with. Like, this is what you are contending with. You need to squash it, or else this is going to be a hellhole to live in. For everybody. For me, my kids. When you give black people power, Blanche, giving them power, look at the MVA. Look at the MVA or the DMV, any place where you get your license. It's nothing but a bunch of black people that you've given power to. Look at the government, the federal government. They say, oh, the majority of jobs were held by black people. And you wonder why it was the way that it was. Any place with a massive amount of black people, this is what you get.
The post office.
Post office. And black people know this, Blanche. Black people know this. That is why they are constantly trying to go where the sane people are. And usually the sane people don't look black.
Quay said they can't even keep a plant alive.
They can't. They can't farm, can't plant. It's true. True.
Okay, hold on. Let's.
We talked about Pruitt-Igoe, Blanche, where they said, here's your whole set of apartments. Y'all go do your thing. It's brand new. Here you go.
And they destroyed it.
They had to blow it up.
They had to blow it up. It's so terrible.
America is our home. Mm-hmm. We were born here. So like the irritation, and I really am sorry, everybody, for y'all seeing me get that out of pocket. I honestly am. Like, I apologize to everybody for even seeing that reaction. But the reason that I am okay with that being posted is because every once in a while you have to check white supremacy when you see it. Like I am a conservative through and through. That bullshit that he was saying and spewing is not what I stand for. It's not. And I'm not, and you don't have to be a coon to be a conservative. You don't. And I never will be one. For as long as I live and breathe.
You don't have to be a coon to be a conservative.
That's not conservative.
That's not conservative. First of all, most of us conservatives have accepted the fact that they're going to call us coons and we don't care. Right. And he's like, oh, you don't have to be a coon. See, I'm still cool with you guys. And I'm really starting to think, Blanche, you check me. I have to give a shout out to my friend Craig Long, who I love. A lot of these black conservatives, they're not cool enough to be Democrats. They're not really cool enough to be Democrats. Mm. And so they come over to the conservative side because they actually kind of getting a little bit of play. Mm. But they still really want to be cool with they still want to be cool with the black people. They really do. And it's sad, you know? It's sad.
Quincy said, low key, blacks don't want to be left alone by whites. It's a scary thought.
the verge, not when we're on the verge of getting flying cars. These whites is trying to get flying cars. These whites are trying to get unlimited energy, Blanche. You know, that's what, oh God, these whites are trying to do neural plants like Elon Musk. They're trying to go to Mars. White people, don't leave us out there yet. No, please. We're so close.
Let's just fly the car, Master, please.
Let's
Let's just fly the car, please,
I want to
Master.
go to Mars. I want to go to Mars with Elon. Elon said there will be close, y'all. Up.
You breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. But be without white folks. They don't. We so close. I'm still breaking up.
We so close. No, not now. Say something.
Yeah. I said no, I said we so close to having all these things. You say, oh, we'll come up with it. We'll discover neural plant. We'll discover a new way. They're not whites.
If you ever underneath a shark, there's these things called morays. I'm gonna get the right pronunciation of them. They're called. Let me get the right name. I don't want to. They're called remores, like suckerfish, and they swim very close under the sharks, under the great whites, or sharks in general. And so when the sharks eat, and so when the sharks eat, they get the scraps. But they live the best life because all they are doing is hitching a ride with the shark. They just ride up under the shark and they're protected.
Mm-hmm.
He's feeding them, he's protecting them, he ain't bothering them. He's swimming along. It's a great relationship. But if ever those remores got out of pocket, it's curtains.
Yeah.
Like if ever they got bigger than the program, like if ever he was going to get something, they ran out in front trying to. If ever they got out of pocket, it's curtains. They only thrive and survive underneath the shark.
The great whites.
So I liken the remores. I liken black people to remores and white people as the sharks. Black people have it so good with white people that they've actually convinced themselves they're actually sharks too. So now you got the remores. They don't have the fins. They don't have nothing a shark has. They don't have the teeth. They have nothing a shark has. But under a shark long enough, you start feeling yourself.
Shark.
Start getting confident. Yeah, I'm a shark. Yeah, and so guess what? Talking crazy to the crabs, talking crazy to other fish, talking bad, just talking crazy to dolphins, just talking like, because you with the sharks. But if ever those remores get out of pocket, if ever they forget one day that I really am not, and they jump in front of that shark, if they jump in front of that shark, they will get devoured.
This is so good.
And so this is black people. Black people are remores underneath the great white shark. And life has been so good that black folks have convinced themselves that they are sharks. And so when you hear black people talk, they're talking from a great white's perspective. But when you look at them, you're like, but y'all look like the remores though. Y'all don't have the same teeth. Y'all don't have the fins. Y'all don't swim it. Like what? And so this is the great disconnect with black people. And so I would encourage black people to understand where you are in this food chain. You guys are the remores. Now you may be, some of y'all look, you look have better fins. Some of y'all look better. Some of y'all look whatever, but you're remores. Some of y'all play the part well. You kind of act like a shark. Y'all can act very sharkish. Y'all can do all that, but you're still a remore. I encourage you black people to understand that one day you all are going to outkick your coverage. You're going to jump out there in front of that shark and you'll get your head bit off. Or you're going to get wounded bad enough to have to swim around all the folks you've been stunting on. So all the crabs and the shrimp and the dolphins and the other fish and the eels. You've been talking. Now you got to go around them wounded. And guess what? They don't like y'all at all. They don't like y'all at all.
This is so good, Blanche. Oh my God, y'all. This is so good. Y'all are going to see what the world is like and what they think about y'all without white folks, without the protection of white folks, without that good American passport, without that good American health care, without that good American entitlement programs. You got a man that's not even American, a white man coming over here saying, y'all won't even have to work anymore. We trying to make everything free, energy free. You ever heard a black person say that? They trying to find new ways that if you had spinal cord injuries, for you to walk again. You ever heard a black person in his say, oh yeah, I'm trying to discover a new way. They trying to find ways to get y'all off of drugs. They are constantly trying to build things and y'all tear down and they still put up with y'all. I'm telling you. It couldn't be me. Look, let me tell you. I'm one of the good ones, y'all. Don't send me back when you send the rest of them. I'm telling you, I have in no way been involved in any niggerdom like Clay.
Listen, I'm going to be so cold. I'm going to be like this, right? I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be like this. They're going to be shipping y'all back. I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be like, Jamal? Keisha?
Take Quayshawn.
Take Quayshawn? Don't hide now. Come on. Somebody said Sharkeisha. And listen, and better not say nothing crazy either, because I put this star by your name, you in trouble. Listen,
exactly. And I put your mama on there.
Listen,
your mama got to go.
Listen, don't play with me now. Listen.
Y'all, we just having a good time, y'all. Look, give black people some power and they act worse than the whites. It's the truth.
They do.
Y'all, this is the truth.
No, Tish, not Keisha King, the regular Keisha with a K. Keisha spells her. Well, listen, spelling it with a Q, and it's the K Keishas that's the bad one.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Q Keishas, they all right. It's the K Keisha.
She can stay. She can stay.
Yeah,
she get
stay.
She unblack.
Yeah, she can stay. Listen, I got some videos, right? I got some videos. We gotta play some of them.
All right, go ahead.
Listen, I got some videos. We got to play some of them, and you sent me. Hold on, where should we start?
The game is cold, Blanche. And the world is sick of black people. The world is sick of y'all. Black is a permanent underclass. Y'all better unblack.
What was your first impression of me, baby?
First impression of what?
Of me.
Of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I wasn't happy. I really wasn't happy. But you want the truth?
I
want the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Give me the truth.
I really wasn't happy that she was dating a man of another color. I want her to stay. And I'm being honest with you now, so you want to get mad at me, you'll just have to get mad at me. But before I finish, and then you can chew me out if you want to. But I really wasn't happy with her dating a man of another color. You weren't the first guy that she dated of another color. There was another guy. And I wasn't happy with him at all. I mean, I just detested him. He treated her terribly.
Mm-hmm.
And then when y'all got married, I still wasn't happy that she married into the black family. But I will tell you right now, with a true heart and a true spirit, I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I don't know of another man other than my husband, and I had to beat the hell out of him. But I don't know of another person that I admire as much as I admire you, and love as much as I love you.
Oh, thank
you take
Granny.
care of my families.
Thank you, Granny.
You take care of my family so beautifully and do so much for me and my son. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you like a son.
Love you too, Granny.
And there's nothing I won't do for you.
Love you too, Granny.
You're a wonderful, wonderful person.
Thank you.
I wish white, black, and all were as good as you are.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think about that?
I think that was sweet. I think that we would take it as her saying that she liked him, but if you notice what she said was she was dating another black guy and he treated her like crap.
Uh-huh.
So we probably think this is race, but she's just basically saying based on her granddaughter's experience with the black guy before, she didn't really trust this one. I think we kind of make it a big thing, but I mean, I believe that a lot of white people are like this. I mean,
Yeah.
What did I miss or not catch?
No. I just think that I was showing that this is what they're calling racism.
I know.
And so you heard what she said. She said that she wasn't the same thing that black people say. If she can't use a comb, don't bring her home.
Yep, that's what they say.
You need to have some black baby. This is what black people say all the time. But if a white person says that, they get condemned for it. So again, what black people are saying is, you're supposed to want to procreate with us. We don't have to do it with you.
Yep.
But what she said was that his character, who he was as a man, made her respect him. This is what I mean by white people and white culture. They're going to most of the time pick character over your skin color.
Yeah.
They're not going to let you being an honorable man go to waste because you look different. Yeah. That's something that black people do. Black folks, the ones that don't care about character and care about skin color. That's black people. That ain't white people.
Agree.
This woman's granddaughter is marrying somebody black. And she said, next to my husband, I don't know a better man. But y'all are calling this woman racist. This is what I mean, why it's so dangerous and ungodly to be black, because the Bible says that the devil is the accuser of his brother.
Mm-hmm.
That means that the devil walks around saying they're doing this. This is what black folks do all the time. White folks are doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing that. That's what black people do. Mm-hmm. This woman said, my granddaughter had somebody before that treated her like trash. Now, what y'all don't realize is that all she knows of black people is what she sees on either in the streets, on television, social media, and it's all negative.
Yeah.
Then she has one in her house, and he's horrible. What do you think she's going to think?
Agree.
What do you think she's going to think? She's going to think that this guy confirms everything that I saw. So now when somebody else comes in the picture, she's like, oh no. Oh no. But when she got to know the man, she said, next to my husband, this is why I'm telling you that white people are honorable. That's honor. You ain't never seen a video of a black person saying what she said ever.
No.
Never.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because I'm kind of so numb to it because the white people around me are kind of like this. Like I'm the right wing extremist, y'all. I don't want to mix the white race. We need the white folks to be unapologetically white. Like I'm tired of the race mixing. But like you said, this guy is a person of character, of honor. But the problem is, Blanche, you and I talk about this, is that you can be a person of honor and be black, but most likely you have a whole heap of people around you
Oh my
or
goodness.
not. And I don't think white people really understand that. Like, you can be a really decent black person, and half of your family or your friends are retarded. I mean, like, I don't think white people understand. Like, it's not just that one person. And that's what's happening. A lot of them is they're trusting that one black person. And they're ending up getting snuffed out.
Mm.
And they're talking about, and we in Blanche, we do got to talk about Nolan Wells.
Yeah.
Like, they're talking about Nolan Wells hanging around all these white people, but that's usually not what we worried about. That's usually not what we worried about.
No.
It's the blacks.
And you know, I don't. Can you make this a full screen?
Sure.
And so, and somebody said in the comments, Sig Thumb said, black people saw one pic of a black boy with white boys and accused him of murder. And again, you gave a great analogy, I think, last week where you said, I would hate to go down to the pier with my friend. I fall and bust my head and fall in the water, and then if she's white, they accuse her of murder.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, if she falls in the water and bumps her head and falls in the water and drowns, nobody would accuse me of murdering her because she's white. And so that was a very good point. And the problem is that we don't know the facts of the case. We don't know the facts. But I'm getting asked all kind of questions like, well, Blanche, what about this? They did. I say, listen, man, I don't know any facts about the case, but I'm not going to assume that these high school kids well, I heard it was over a girl. I said, y'all hear, you know what's funny about black people? Black people got the best ears on the planet because they always hearing something. They always hearing something about something, but y'all never know what's going on.
Never.
I don't even know what the case is even about. I know the boy didn't come home, but to say these boys killed this boy is wrong. Just to say they murder, are you all crazy?
Yeah. And here's why that's so hard is y'all are asking white people to put themselves and their family and their lives in jeopardy to be y'all friend. So this friend group, these white friends, probably embraced him, loved on him, and y'all, he probably drowned. That's honestly, that's y'all probably. I don't know the facts of the case, but if I had to put my money on it, on a black man going off with a girl, I mean, let's just go through some of the facts we know. A black man leaving his friends to go get a girl.
Oh, that's
Check.
what happened.
Yeah, check. A black man not really being able to swim. Check. A black man being defiant at 18, thinking he knows everything and him going on. Y'all, that tracks. White boys getting together and killing one of their black friends, that don't track. Now, it could happen, right? Like, right? I'm not, but y'all, we have to just be honest about the characteristics of 18-year-old boys in a situation where it's a lake. They're like, oh, well, he had his phone. The white people had his phone. Well, everybody, whenever they're getting on a boat or going out to an island or stuff, they don't want their phone to get wet. What do? They have somebody else hold their phone. That's all I'm saying. And y'all are making it about race and asking white people to now forget about what you said, because right now y'all are all coming out there and saying, oh, you don't need to be hanging out with or being the only person hanging out with white people. Y'all are gonna want white people to forget that and invite y'all places and include y'all in things. And then when they say no, then you're gonna call them racist.
Yep.
That's why I say, Blanche, there cannot be a two-state solution with these people. It can't be a two-state solution with this type of behavior is unacceptable.
Right. Well, we know, listen, I talk to black kids all the time that can't swim. So I think that swimming is from our generation, or at least my generation, of being able to swim. But these kids don't swim like that. They don't. And I also know that when you jump in that lake or a large body of water, people start to panic because you can't touch the bottom, you can't touch the sides. It's not a pool; it's an open, this large body of water. People start to panic. So I know if anybody's in the water panicking, you can't save them.
Yeah.
But so we don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
But we do know that it's highly unlikely that his friend group is going to take him to a lake or wherever they were to murder him. Like, it's just like you all come up with these fantasies because you all live in such a TV movie like mind where you just think that everything is some big conspiracy to get black people. Y'all aren't that important. Like, y'all don't, like, in the big, like, when white people are having fun, they're not thinking about y'all.
Yeah.
If you're not a part of the fun, you don't exist. They're having fun. So I have a clip here from
somebody said they were friends since grammar school. He was
Yeah,
friends
come on,
with
man.
at least one of y'all, and that's the fact that his parents, and I don't know what they're going through, but the fact that the parents are even making it about race, it's just disgusting to me.
It is.
It's disgusting.
It is.
And I'm telling you, if I was a white person and you brought your black friends around my house, I would say you need to take them back because I don't want to be accused of anything. If white people start saying that, y'all gonna be mad.
Yep.
Sorry.
I remember here in Georgia, it was like the two twins or the two brothers, like a double, killed each other,
Mhm.
and they're trying to blame white people.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, they killed. I'm like, are y'all?
Yeah.
Like,
What was your first impression of me,
oh,
man?
shoot, I'm sorry.
First impression of what?
Of me?
Of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
I want this one right here. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Well,
But
we want to
Shoot, hold on.
not
Go ahead.
speculate.
Go ahead.
think about it real quick. Like, think about it. When you have a son, right? When you're like, I have sons, right? I tell people, don't bring your girl child over here because I'm afraid of what it's gonna do to my son. That's what white people gonna start doing with black kids. Don't bring your black behind over here. Don't bring your black friends over by me. I don't want to be accused. If anything happened to him, I don't want to be accused of racism. If he choke on a chicken bone, I don't want to be accused of choking him. I don't want to upset my life. So keep your black behind over where you at. If they say that, Blanche, the blacks are going to lose it. They're going
to lose their mind. Because how dare you not want to be around us? How dare you not invite us? Listen, what black people are asking white people to do is just to be their slaves. Because there's no way you can expect these people to listen to you say that you hate them, but then also invite them in the house. That's what y'all are saying. Invite us in. You seen the movie Sinners. The vampires say, let us, y'all are the vampires.
Yep.
Y'all like, let us in, but they can see the teeth, they see the blood dripping. Y'all like, let us in. And wait a minute, okay. Y'all got fangs, you got blood dripping. If we let you in, you're gonna kill us. If we don't let you in, you're gonna call us racist, they're gonna come burn you out anyway. So it's a lose-lose. Either you let us in, either it's death by you all doing it, or it's death by society.
And nobody cared about Barack Hussein Obama's chef who drowned.
Oh no, that wasn't bad, right?
That was an accident. The Olympic swimmer that died in the water. Nobody cared about that because it was at Barack Hussein Obama's. Y'all don't care.
Yeah.
Come on, let's can we just be on? Y'all don't care about black people dying.
Y'all know.
It's a hustle. This poor little boy died, and y'all are not interested in what happened. Y'all are just interested in some narrative. And this nigga, oh, excuse me.
Well, we want to not speculate, but we want to investigate to what happened to Nolan Wells.
You think America ain't the greatest country in the world where this retarded milk dudded head dude could be a lawyer? Y'all be calling us sellouts and coons, and he actually sounds like a coon. He actually sounds like one. If I could envision a slave talking, it's him.
Yep. And the parents is going to him. Think about it. They probably had sleepovers. They probably invited these parents over to their house. They probably had dinner. They probably included the parents into stuff, all for the parents to do this.
Them white folks done took that boy on vacation. They done took that boy to all kind of camps. They didn't show that. Listen, I know how white folks do. When they love you, you ain't part of the group. You're part of the family. Whatever they get, you get. And so I know they treated him excellent. And in one day, it's all gone.
Keep your black child with you. That's what white folks. The way I tell them to keep your girl child with you. Keep your black child with you. I don't want my life upset over y'all.
Tyler Perry playing for the funeral.
A shame.
Let me start over. This milk dud head attorney.
Well, we want to not speculate, but we want to investigate to what happened to Nolan Wells, because it's not adding up. It's just not adding up when you think about, the contradictions, the things that just make you scratch your head. I mean, you had this 18-year-old kid who went out celebrating on the 4th of July with his friends on a boat. And tragically, they all came back, but Nolan didn't. And Nolan was the only African-American in the group. And so
look at how he worded that.
He wasn't the only African. Y'all understand what's going on? He wasn't. His best friend was there, and his best friend is black. There was African Americans all throughout there. You see how y'all getting played.
You see how he framed this? They came back, but he didn't. Well, if he is missing, of course they gonna go like the way he said it was like he just insinuated they had something to do with it. They came back, he didn't. Was he gonna stay there all night? I mean, of course they gonna come back. They children, like it's just. And now you're telling me it was black folks there, and this is just crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. They probably celebrate at this place all the time, and they probably felt comfortable. This is probably not the first time that he did it. They probably said, "Oh, go ahead, whatever. Nolan got some chick. Nolan about to get it in tonight. We'll see you back." This is what young boys do. And I'm not saying that foul play didn't happen. I'm not saying that they didn't get that they didn't get heated or whatever. But y'all, come on. These are kids, young kids that lost their lives, and you're just accusing them for no reason, just out off the rip.
So what are the children actually saying though?
They're not saying anything. They've been advised not to say anything. The only person that came out was his very best friend, which is black, who went on a different boat because there's multiple boats. You can't all go on the same boat at the time. And he was just saying, I don't know what happened to him. He went with a girl. The girl is a white girl. The white girl's saying, he said he wanted to go back. And then the friends are saying he said he wanted to stay. So there's some contradiction. But anybody that knows when it is an active investigation, you don't hear everybody talking. That's just the way that it is. Y'all haven't even, it's been since July 4th. It will come out what happened. And most likely, Blanche, he drowned. People drown.
I already know what happened to him. I know what happened. He drowned. I know what happened. He got in that water and he panicked. I know the story. Listen, because black folks don't swim. And when I say swim, I don't mean tread water. I say swim. Be able to swim for like a mile straight. That's swimming, not doggy paddling in a certain spot. No, swimming. Most black folks can't swim. Yeah. And so if he got in that water, he probably panicked. Was he drinking? We don't know. Was he high?
He was drinking. He was drinking.
Okay.
He was 18.
So again, people, let me continue before I say
three white friends getting together and like that's just y'all. Come on.
What's the likelihood of him saying, let's just kill him today?
I know. Now, should I have left them? Are they terrible friends? I don't know what the dynamics was. This is probably not the first time.
Did they leave him?
Yeah. Because he said that he was going to go back with the girl.
Okay, so if they're... Think about your friend is going off with a chick. A young guys are going to think, well, we're going to let him have his time with her. Yes. We're not going to hate. This is natural to do.
That's what I'm telling you. It's very natural.
Your boy going with a chick, okay, we catch up with you later. Like that's standard.
Y'all want them to be girls. Girls will say, no, you coming with me. No, you coming with me. Girls might do that. Guys, I bet I see you later. Dap them up.
Yeah.
Oh, Nolan back there, yo.
He got that. She's so thick, man. Look. And then be done. And then wait to hear about it tomorrow.
Exactly.
But then you wake up getting accused. Think about it. You wake up and you're accused of murder.
Because you're white. Not because they care about murder. Y'all don't investigate none of these murders. Y'all don't investigate. Niggas is getting their head blown off. And y'all don't investigate it. People are getting into fights at school, getting stomped out. Y'all don't investigate it. Mothers is killing their babies. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care.
Darwin said the GoFundMe is up 600,000 K.
See?
$600,000 for a GoFundMe, like this boy was done wrong.
And they don't even know anything. The sad thing is I'm so disgusted. I want to feel sorry for these parents, but I just don't, Blanche. It's a hustle. Because a smart, very honest people would say, I'm praying. I want to know what's going on with my son. I'm so sad. He's known these boys for forever, so I can't accuse them of anything right now. Until I see anything different. He's known them forever. He played with them. He loved them.
That's why, I was getting bombarded with questions last night, and I kept asking them. I said, well, what does the autopsy say? And they said, well, it hasn't been done yet. I said, okay, well, they said, but the sheriff, the sheriff said his body wasn't waterlogged, which means he didn't drown. I said, is the sheriff a person that does autopsy? Like, I mean, what's the qualifications? I said, who is he? He's the sheriff. I said, what qualifies him to determine how somebody died? Yeah. He pulled him from the water. Oh, well, that means he was there before he was in the water. I said, based on what he said, I said, what is the official autopsy report? Oh, we don't know, man, but the person do the autopsy, he know the judge, and the lawyers know the judge, and the family know. I'll be like, man, listen, man, y'all got to stop, man. Y'all have to stop. Imagine all you was a friend to somebody, and you wake up the next morning accused of murder because you're white and he's black. You know how insane that is?
I can't even imagine it. And what's so sad about the cases I watched, Consider Culture, and he like broke it down, is that black folks don't know anything about drowning. When you drown, your lungs fill with water, so you sink to the bottom. Right. And then after a day or so, or day or two, the gases start to formulate in your body and you rise to the top.
Yes.
So it's very normal to not see the body until the morning of, to wonder if he went, if he was still hanging with the girl, to wonder, it's very normal. And it's very normal for him to drown and for teenagers to panic. It's very normal for him to go off with a girl. All of these things are very normal. What's not normal is y'all accusing these young boys who have been friends with these boys of killing him because they're white. That's not normal. That's not normal, y'all. And then to make up stories and say that he's the only black person. He wasn't the only black person. His black friend was there. Are y'all going to say that the black friend should not have left him? Are y'all going to say that? His best friend was black and left him. Are y'all black bliggities? Somebody let me know in the comments. Y'all got anything to say about the black best friend?
Of course not. And them fireworks came right on time.
They ain't said nothing about the black best friend. The black best friend been on what was he on? What's the show that like does all the the black best friend that been interviewed? Ain't nobody asking the black best friend, why you let him leave? Because it was probably normal. He's probably done it before. This is what they do. Yo, I'm going to get what I'm getting.
And Ray brought up a good point. Ray said the accusations can destroy their lives even if they are found innocent. The sad part about this RPG is that when these boys get found innocent, their lives are ruined. Yeah. Because it won't be good. Like they'll go through all the evidence, they'll go through all witness testimony, they'll go through a whole trial, and it's clear they didn't kill this boy. And black folks will still mar these young men for life. They'll still do it, just like those Duke lacrosse players.
Yep. What's the guy? The dude that killed? God, what's his name? That went through the trial. I can't think of his name, but yeah. Somebody said, I hate it. I truly want to love all the black race has proven me. I want to love, but the black race has proven to me that they can't be trusted and will be loyal to their race over anything, everything, right or wrong. And it's sad. This is what white people are going to do. Somebody said, shout out to Will, super chat. But Blanche, they've been feeding us to alligators for over 400 years. So true. So true. That was good. I got to read the other super chat. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. We suck at reading these super chats. Maestro Mark said, anti-racism is mainly a cudgel for communities that cudgel? I don't know that word. For communities that can't get it together to use against people who call them out or dislike the behavior. Absolutely. It's so true, Maestro. It is so true. And then we had one other one, y'all. I'm sorry. We thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Kofi 19 said he definitely chipped it out. Talking about Austin. He was definitely I'm not saying it. Kofi, you said it. I didn't say it. I don't want to be a victim of crime, Blanche. I don't want him to be mad at me and want to fight me. I don't fight dudes.
I'm gonna tell Austin this because I do respect Austin. Don't ever again in your life get out of pocket because of what somebody said to you. It's no excuse for it. It's unacceptable because what it shows that it truly is low IQ behavior. Because when you said, I really want to slap you right now, his response was, oh, a black man that wants to get violent. Like,
that was awesome. I love Jake. He said, shocking, amazing.
Right. Again, the problem is, though, listen, you are a man before you are black. I don't know how you're going to digest this, Austin, but you are a man before you are black. So there are certain things that you should and should not do as a man. The problem is once you put black in front of the man, you've now made manhood and masculinity conditional because
Mm.
it's based on what a black man would do, not based on what a man would do. Because what a black man would do and what a man would do are not the same thing. Because
Fact.
a black man has to adhere to being black. A man truly has to adhere to God. So for the future, if someone has an opinion you don't like, then just suck it up. But don't pause. But don't ever get out of pocket like that again in public. And then say, as your follow-up, I won't let a white man speak to me like that. If you feel disrespected, you shouldn't let any man speak to you like that. But the fact that you're making it conditional furthers my go back to my point is that this is why it's so dangerous to be black, because everything isn't based on what's right or wrong. It's based on the condition of being black and being white. How am I a victim? How are they oppressing? That's the whole dynamics. So when you saw Jake, what you saw was 400 years. You didn't see Jake for Jake because what Jake said wasn't that big a deal.
We say all that stuff all the time,
All
Blanche.
the time. What you saw with Jake was 400 years. 400 years that you only experienced probably 30 years of.
He was kicking
So
the chair. Like he was, I mean, like,
doing too much based on what somebody said. Based on what somebody said who you don't agree with. Like just imagine, right?
with a
If I
camera,
don't agree with, huh?
with a camera in your face, Blanche.
If I don't agree with somebody, I am not gonna let them get me out of shape. Like they think about somebody you don't even agree with them. Like you don't even agree with them. You got them, you kicking chairs, throwing up. I just like you're doing too much.
It was very black. It was very black, and like you said, like black men being raised by single parent. You see this, the women do this, right? And I had to unblack. I told Blanche like I was chimp. I was chimp out queen. Let me tell you, anybody that know me before when I was black, y'all already know. I go off. I go off at the airport. I go off at the NBA. I go off. I go off. Like I mean, but as you become a conservative and as you don't see the world as a victim or oppressed, and you walk in your freedom as an American, you realize can't nobody really harm you. It's really not that serious. If somebody does something wrong to you, there are mechanisms in place for you to address it. And if you can't sue them, you move on with your life. Like you're successful, nothing's hurting you or oppressing you. That's how you see the world. So nothing's that serious because I respect people's right to have an opinion because I respect America. I respect freedom of speech. Me and Blanche always say we are free speech absolutists. Why? Because we are American and we believe in the values that this country was founded on. So why am I going to get bit out of shape because someone said words and someone exercised their freedoms? That's what black people do. That's what blackness makes you do. You don't see white people doing that. You don't see people who really are Americans doing that because we recognize that, hey, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
This is a free country.
And to not address, even aside from the racial component, to not address that how detrimental it's been for women to be voting.
Blanche.
Like you like, okay, you mad about the race thing, but go back to the Africa thing. But what about you agree with women should be able to vote?
Yeah, we have not done a good job with voting. We have not. I would gladly give up my right to vote. I actually, honestly, Blanche, I don't even want the right to vote. I don't want the right to vote. I don't want that kind of pressure. I tend to lean to my emotions. If somebody, I think men should do the voting. I think y'all see past a lot of the BS. And I believe that voting and elections have become so sensationalized and popularity contests because women are voting.
Right.
So politicians have had to make it where they're shaking hands and kissing babies. Where did that come from? Do men care that you shake hands and kiss babies, or they care that you do the job?
Right.
That is a very feminine thing. And that's what has caused politics to be what it is. You have to impress women.
And I'd venture to say, if only men voted, the country would never have a Democratic president ever again.
Ever.
Matter of fact, the entire country would be conservative. If only men voted, the entire local elections, everything would be all conservative. It would be. And to me, that's why they do have women to vote, is to offset that.
Yeah. I don't want no women politicians. I'm sick of it. I am sick of women politicians. It's the hustle. It's a job. They have made a mockery out of our country. We are becoming communist because of women. Communism sounds good to women and weak men. Hey, why don't we all work, even though we don't have the same interests and the same values? We all work, put our money in the pool, and we'll each take what we need. You sound like a sucker. You sound like a sucker. You sound like a place that has allowed immigrants to come over here and take your country away from you because of that mindset. Because if you think the Bliggities are taking just what they need, you can watch them in a buffet. You can watch them put some food out and watch how Black people act. Tell them to just take one. Put some holiday candy, put some Halloween candy out and tell the Blacks to just take one.
And see, Austin doesn't realize that Black people are going to stab him in the back.
Oh, yeah.
The moment he attempts to hold them accountable on something that is very obvious to be held accountable on, they are going to turn on him. Yep. They like him now only because he was yelling at the white man. That's it. They don't care what he's yelling about. White man that you yelling, we got you. But the moment Austin tells Black people to do this and do that and don't do this, they're going to stab him in the back.
Well, he won't tell them. He still wants to be cool with them. That's why he got the whole voice going, the whole attitude going. And I don't mean no disrespect. I don't want to fight. I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef, Austin. I'm just telling you that it looks as though you still want to be Black.
Oh, no, he definitely does.
To be Black is to be controlled. You're going to do what they say you're going to do. You're going to say what they say you're going to say. And you better not start talking about abortions. You better not stop talking about the food that we eat. You best not start talking about the Black woman and her promiscuity and her STD rate. The devil is a liar.
The LGBTQs, they all blame it.
You try it. You try it.
Let's see how conservative you are around these Black folks.
To be Black is to be controlled, is what Blanche always say. I quote Blanche all the time.
Well, let's just finish this real quick.
I gotta get out. I am waiting to my husband. I told him I wouldn't be too.
Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on. Hold on. We about to leave right now. We're about to leave.
Okay.
I'm about to leave. I just got one thing. This is the last one we can end on.
Okay.
We done. We done.
Okay.
This is so good. You're gonna love this.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
Oh no, I added it.
All right, Matt.
You have a problem with your air conditioner in this record heat. Can you always trust the repair technician that comes knocking at your door?
To find out, we rented this home in New Jersey. Then we had Michael Irapino with Edison Heating and Cooling and Michael Bluin with Petrie Heating and Cooling examine the home's AC unit inside and out. Together, they have over 70 years of experience in the heating and cooling business.
So far, the unit's great. It's fairly new. Everything checks out.
Everything's operating normally. Unit's cooling. It's
condensing. I'd say there's no issues with this unit whatsoever.
Next, we had them create a simple problem where none previously existed.
So all I did was I just disconnected the low voltage circuit. So when the thermostat calls for air conditioning now, the outside unit won't come on.
To fix it, they say all you have to do is simply reattach these contact wires and the unit will power right back on.
A technician should recognize this within 5 minutes. Very simple fix.
Even a novice HVAC technician could figure that out within 5 minutes.
Then we rigged the home with hidden cameras. And guess what? Yep, we are pleased to report that 3 of the techs zeroed in on our disconnected wires and made the simple fix. This tech only charged us $150. We wanted to congratulate him on a job well done.
I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. We just wanted to say thank you for doing a thorough job, a thorough inspection, and you passed our air conditioning tech test.
Thank you very much.
But unfortunately, there was one in the bunch who spoiled a perfect record. This technician from a company called Gold Medal Service examined the unit, and when he returned, he had some bad news.
It's not cooling efficiently, and you're losing it. Okay, so there's a leak in the system.
Okay, so there's a leak in the refrigerant.
Yes, it's a microscopic leak.
He's trying to tell there's a microscopic leak somewhere. Is that true?
No, it's not. It's not true.
His price to fix that non-existent leak?
We're looking at about $1,736.
$1,736? That's really expensive.
Time to reveal who I really am.
So Thor, I'm not really the homeowner. I'm Lisa Guerrero with Inside Edition. And we know that that air conditioning unit does not need all the repairs that you just told me it needed. All you needed to do was to connect 2 wires that weren't connected. Were you trying to upsell me?
He packed up his gear and drove off. He took off in such a hurry, he left this tool bag behind.
I'm happy to say that 3 of the 4 companies nailed it. They found it right away. We only had one bad apple of the bunch.
We reached out to Gold Medal Services several times for comment, but did not hear back.
So bad. Why did I know exactly where this video was going, Blanche? I was laughing in the beginning. I haven't seen this movie, but I know Black people. That's embarrassing. He had to be white, Blanche. He was really white. He wasn't Black, because this is so out of character for Black people.
Oh, yeah, they would never do this.
That's embarrassing. But this is the norm. Y'all, this is the norm. He probably wasn't even trying to be unethical. He probably didn't know.
That's what's scary.
That's what's scary, is you can't tell the difference. He probably didn't even know what he was doing.
Because the way he said it's leaking something and you're losing it. Like it has a microscopic leak. Like, come on, dude. Like,
and this is why people don't want to deal with y'all, including Black people. I'm telling you, Black people that love y'all, Black people that love y'all, that wear the afro and the braids and everything, roll their eyes when they see y'all coming. they love y'all. And they be like, oh my God, you know it's somebody Black. I don't know.
I want you to think about how this man left the tools there and never came back to get them.
I probably don't even use them.
He left his tools and never came back. Them tools cost money. And you know what? And you know what's crazy? He said, "Are y'all kidding me?" Are y'all kidding me? No, sir. No, sir. Are you kidding us?
Exactly.
Now, what's beautiful about it, I thought there was a Hispanic, there was a white, there was it was 4 groups, but it was Hispanic, white, Black. Let's just say, and the only person to fail the test
was a Black man.
Was a Black man.
It tracks. Blanche, come on, like y'all know this. Y'all know that that's what I'm saying. What we're saying about black people is not something that even black people don't know. You have to question their ethics. You have to watch everything that they're doing. They're most likely going to steal. I'm surprised that he didn't mess up the unit and then come back and say, like, this is what black people do.
What's funny is, remember Umar said he hired the black contractors for the school?
He
and
did.
And they ran off with the money.
He did. He even said it. Dr. Umar said, our people we hate. Speaking, shout out to Dr. Umar. You know, he shared my stuff and said that Dr. Umar Infantunde, if you're watching, he said, you need to take this girl's melanin. Melanin ain't never made me a dime. Has it you, Blanche?
No.
Ain't never made a dime off of the melanin, so you can have it. But yes, he even said that he had to hire white people to help him with his school.
And you know what's funny is that every black business owner that I know, they don't hire black people.
They tried. They tried.
No. When I asked them why not, they all say the same thing. Because the ninjas don't want to work.
Always. But they've always tried. Every black business owner said that they don't just off the rip. They start off. Myself included. I remember when I was renovating houses, I hired a whole bunch of blacks. Let me tell you, the worst thing I will never do it. Never. I don't care. Don't. If I hired you and you black, it was an accident. It was an accident. Your name was Holly.
You tricked me.
Happen to be back.
In other words, you tricked me.
Yep. I'm sorry. Won't do it. And we tried. I mean, like, we tried. That's what I'm saying. This is not coming from people who just have always been done with black folks.
Listen, I just tried to hook somebody up. This person begged me to hook them up. Man, if you get this, man, just let me. So I say, okay, man, I'm gonna look out for you. First thing this dude say is, man, they say I gotta have a clean background. What?
Somebody said the best of the blacks. The best of the blacks you can't trust. It's just true.
I don't care if they conservative. I don't care if they liberal. I don't care if they Christian. I don't care if they Muslim. I don't care what. If they say they are black,
forget it.
Forget it. Forget about it.
Forget it.
Forget about it.
To be black is to be
controlled.
That was great. That's sad that I knew exactly what it was going.
Oh, you are, because you could just tell the fact that they was you already knew where this was going. You already knew. And then somebody said, now just think about this, right? What propaganda have you seen on TV making black folks look bad?
Oh, you won't find it. No, they're kings and queens.
Who will put propaganda on TV to make black people look bad?
No, in all the movies now, Blanche, you see the villain is a white person.
Always.
The person stealing now or robbing the liquor store is white people now.
So there's no studio green lighting anything to make black people look bad at all.
Nope.
It will never make it to the screen. To make black people look bad, it will never hit the screen.
Black people are trying to make themselves look bad, and y'all still celebrating it. Think about that song. Blanche, you want to talk about that song? Oh, you scam it. That.
I might do a remix to that. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Boosting just where y'all at. Stuffing that in y'all bag just to flip it, pop some tags. I mean, people are saying that is the song of the summer. They're not even hiding. And I do think, and I said to Blanche, I'm like, it's propaganda. Black folks getting mad at it. Hip hop been trash.
Yeah.
Hip hop been trash. This ain't no different. This song ain't no different. When I heard it, it tracks. It tracks.
But think about the song. But think about the song, though, right? That's what I mean. Even though the song is the way it is, even though it's Young Miami, they still gonna make her look good. Listen, they're not gonna put anything. I don't care if a black person does something. It don't matter. They're going to spin it to make them look good. There is no studio in Hollywood, no production putting out anything to make black people look bad. Even when they look bad, they just spin it and flip it.
They trying to look bad. She says scamming niggas. You know what a scam? You know what a boosting? These chicks is going in, stealing stuff, putting in their bag, and she made a song about it. But y'all, this is hip hop been trash. So all these Indie coming out, getting upset about sis. Come on. I was telling Blanche, like, I grew up on Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None. When I met you last night. Hip hop been trash. The reason why we love hip hop is because it's trash. The more scandalous it is, you feel scandalous-ish. I don't know. It's been trash. So everybody getting all upset about it. They didn't get upset, when DMX and Foxy made, y'all niggas.
Man, hold up. What are we talking? Kamala Harris had Meg Thee Stallion twerking on stage. Like what are we talking about? Come on.
Hip hop been trash. It been trash. People only love hip hop because it is trash.
Trash. It's trash.
Y'all, I'm unblacking. I still like it a little bit. I still like it, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to fully unblack. Hip hop is trash. The reason why we like it is because it's trash.
Right. And I thought about something.
Mm-hmm.
Is she signed to Puffy?
She was. I don't think she is anymore, but that's how she came out, Young Miami.
I'm wondering if she's still signed with him, because I'm thinking he getting paid off this event.
I know. And she was the one that was like sleeping with him, and she said Puffy, she said Puffy get down. She was like, he a freak.
Yeah, he was peeing he peeing in the mouth. I was like, goodness. Yeah.
I'm just saying, hip hop is trash.
Yeah, listen, free Puffy.
Free Puffy. Come on. Puffy. Diddy. Diddy ain't do nothing to these girls.
Free Puffy,
Yo, Cassie was with it. Cassie was the jump off. Cassie got paid. Cassie was getting ran through, okay? She was a druggie. Free Diddy, man.
Free Diddy, man.
Y'all was with it. Y'all was trying to do the Diddy, okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We got to get out of here.
I love y'all. It's so good. I'm so grateful y'all watch. If y'all haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. We're so grateful y'all watch. Who is Peebo Bryson? I don't know him.
R&B singer Peebo Bryson.
No, I don't know. What do you say?
Hold on.
Old school?
Yeah, old school. Yeah.
I think I remember.
He actually got some new song that I heard that was good though.
Okay.
I heard a recent song.
I've heard the name. Oh, what's in that cup? Y'all, what's in that cup? I told y'all I'm unblacking, club soda, and 0% sugar ocean spray. Okay? I'm tired of being fat. Y'all don't call me fat. Talked about my lazy eye.
Oh, hold up. I didn't know his biggest hit was A Whole New World with Regina Bell.
Oh, I can see that.
On Aladdin.
Oh.
No, what is his? No, hold on. Okay, Tonight I Celebrate My Love With You. That's a hit.
Which one?
Tonight I Celebrate My Love With You. That's a duet.
Tonight I celebrate
Yes, that's
my
it.
love
Yeah.
for you. I don't know. I don't know names, but I do know the song. So I'm kind of like,
I'm trying to find, but I know that was his biggest hit though.
somebody said you getting a little too unblack because I don't know. I didn't know the name right away, y'all. I know people, but I know the songs. I just don't. I've been
Oh,
unblack.
can you stop the rain?
Baby, can you stop the
Yes.
rain from
Yeah.
falling?
Yeah.
Can you chase my cloud? I'll
See,
do anything. I know the song. I guess the people Bryson just didn't click with me, man. Shout out to him. I love people Bryson's songs. Just
yeah.
didn't. He one of those names that you don't really know. Well, maybe people do know.
I feel like he's more of a, some people are more famous, their name's more famous than the hits they got.
Yeah, yeah.
So he got like a couple of hits.
Like his sound is more his songs are more
Yeah.
famous than his name.
Yeah.
You
He's
know?
kind of like, I didn't know he did A Whole New World though with Regina. I didn't know that was him singing that song.
Nice, nice. Yeah, we're praying. I didn't know he died. God bless him. Rest his soul.
Maestro Mark said, "Free Lucifer." Listen, man, I'm gonna say this before we go. If you listen to that guy, the Punisher, that Diddy was paying to sleep with Cassie, I encourage you to listen to what he said
Yeah.
about their interactions.
Yeah.
And Cassie was with it, man.
Diddy loved her. Diddy really did.
This notion that she was a victim is just false. So it's false.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Cassie was with it. Hate that.
And she got 30 million, so you really ain't no victim.
I know. Sis, walk it off.
Yeah.
I heard she doesn't even live in the country anymore. So
How could she? And the husband that married her, I'll let it go.
I know. But you know what though? Men, that's what y'all people say these OnlyFans girls. People say, oh, you never gonna find a husband. Oh yeah, you will.
No, I don't. You'll find. Listen, there's a guy out there that will tolerate it all. Listen, and women know it. Women already got a plan B in the back of their mind. They say, if I can't get him, I can definitely get him. So women always playing spades. I got 3 in the possible. Women. So
I mean, think about it. I mean, y'all don't like we talk about what's oh God, why can't I think of his name? I'm going drawing blank. Ruth and what's his name?
Naomi?
No, not Naomi, but the man that Naomi hooked him up with. Boaz. I mean, Ruth was a divorcee. I mean, come on, like, can we? Y'all talk about Boaz, but look what Boaz got with.
Listen, man, Boaz saw that field working though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I mean, somebody will wipe you up. Simping ain't easy.
There is always a guy that's gonna wipe them. That's why I don't tell them they really won't get. Now, are you gonna respect the guy? Another story. But we definitely get a guy to marry. That ain't that. Trust me, this is a guy that I done seen a lot of dudes that you like, man. What are you doing?
I know. Oh, it's like you said, the game is cold.
Oh, she wasn't. She was a widow. Yeah, that's why she was a widow.
The game is cold, man. Yeah, no, I know I shouldn't have called her a divorcee. That was wrong. But I mean, she wasn't a virgin, is what I'm saying.
No, she wasn't a virgin.
Anyway, you guys, y'all, thank you so much for watching. We just be talking junk. It's Saturday. We went live on Saturday because we did not go live on Thursday. I am gonna put out a video talking about my whatever podcast experience. It was great. I know y'all seeing them clips.
Them clips blowing up though.
I know. They cooking me though, Blanche. They cooking me.
Man,
I love that. Just keep sharing.
I told you they gonna hate you. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin because the emotions are the same.
Yeah.
And so you only hate who you love, and usually when you love somebody, you end up hating them too. So it's just
And they
then
keep
emotions go back and forth.
They keep comparing me to Candace. And I used to think that was like good. But Candace is still black, y'all. I'm so far from Candace. And Candace is thin. Somebody told me Candace is thin, so you're never gonna be Candace. I'm working on it, y'all. But Candace still black. Even in her thinness.
She black.
So that used to be like I used to be honored to say that, oh, you know, like I was compared to Candace. Now I'm just like, I would never do people who did me who helped me like that. I would never the way she doing Ben Shapiro and the Jews and like I could never. That's very black. That's very black.
You know, you say you take the money, you took the check because she wouldn't have been Candace without him.
Never.
They all, but guess what? That's what they all got one. This is what I'm telling you. I listen to y'all about the Jews all the times because y'all always talk, but y'all always took the check though.
Always took the check.
Y'all always took that check.
Talk all the junk about the Jews.
All that mess, and instead you took that check. And then once you get big, then you say, okay, now I can branch out and do my own thing.
Kanye, same thing. Took the
all
check.
All of them get a check. That's why I say it's fake. It's fake. It's fake activism because the real activists ain't taking the check. That they off in a cabin somewhere in the woods doing podcasts like because they ain't got no fun. They ain't got no sponsor. They ain't got no sponsor. They out there thugging.
Steven Crowder said, "I didn't take the check. You
I didn't take the listing, but guess what? I bet he in a box somewhere."
Yep. And that's why that's why shout out to Nick Fuentes. He talk all his junk. He didn't take the check.
But guess what? He in the basement somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Like these people that they're talking about it, they ain't took the check and it shows.
Exactly. But you want to take the check and talk.
And talk. Take the check and talk. Nah.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not already, please like, share, subscribe. If you go on and watch the Whatever podcast, put some comments in there. Everybody talking about how fat I am, y'all. I know. Have a good day.
Yo.
Blanche. That is what it is, man.
Listen, they either I done watched so many clips, videos, different pages. They either love you in the comments or they hate. It's like this post they love you, this post they hate you. This post they love you, this post it's like going back and forth.
I'd be hungry, man. Yeah, like that's all people can say about you is like you fat, yeah. It's like okay, whatever. This is what we do. This is the game. I mean, like when you put yourself out there, this is what you get.
Right.
So, all right. Okay. You guys, like I said, go watch the Whatever podcast. Go ahead and go over to Blanche's page, like, subscribe, hit the like, share. Go over to Red Pill Brown Girl, hit the like, share. It's called the Whatever podcast. Baby for life.
Just go to YouTube. You can type in type in whatever black lady in pink dress, lady in pink dress, like you anything like that, and clips gonna pop up.
Oh my god! Oh, I need to do that, Blanche, because I haven't. I've been trying to just not get too caught up in it because like Candace, someone said, I try not to internet too hard, but it is fun. I had a good time. I wouldn't take it back at all. So anywho, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure, let's get this right, Blanche. Out of the dark.
And into the light.
Unblack yourself.
We step in out the dark into the light. No more blind. Now freak. I'm black,